Scared money don't make no money, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put money in to get something out of it, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you wanna. Welcome back to the journey. My name is Will. And today we're going to be talking about 10 essential things that you're going to need when you're setting off on your musical journey towards building your empire. Starting with the foundations and all the tools that you're going to need to start building and scaling your operation. It's going to be in 4 categories. It's going to be vision, preparation, creation, and it's going to be sharing. First category, vision. Very important. This is going to be your North Star, your reason why you're doing this. You know what I'm saying? This is going to be how you see it playing out. If you don't have that, it's going to be very difficult for you to have direction in your business, your career, your endeavors, because you don't know if you're going the right way or you're taking the right steps, because you just going with whatever goes, which cool, but it's not gonna help, you know what I'm saying? I would suggest making a one-page business plan and like a business model, something like this. Very simple, just showing, you know, all the things that need to be done, all the things that you gotta do on a daily basis, the things that you gotta check, like where the money comes from, where the money goes, all that. Just a simple one page and boom. Yeah, so there's that, you know, and that's gonna help you to move forward and setting goals and knowing what steps to take to make those goals happen. Category number 2 is preparation. Firstly of all, you know, you're gonna wanna set up your distribution network. So obviously, you know, starting with like YouTube, SoundCloud, and anywhere else where music goes that people go to listen to it, you know what I'm saying? Your Spotify's and your streaming services and all that kind of stuff. Like all that stuff where you wanna start to put that together now, you know what I'm saying? It's cool, you know what I'm saying, to just have it there on like YouTube or SoundCloud or whatever. But if you wanna look legit, if you wanna look like you're doing this properly, you're gonna want all your stuff to go on streaming platforms like Spotify, Apple Music. That's where everybody goes. It's loads of them. But yeah, you'll want to get your music out on those streaming platforms and stuff like that. And the best way to do that is to find your digital distributor. I myself chose DistroKid for the simple fact that I pay one time a year. I can release as much as I want and I get to keep all my money. Other ones have different positives and drawbacks, you know. You'll want to do your research and just find out which one works for you, which one works best for the way that you're going to be moving your business. If you like the sound of the DistroKid thing, you get to keep all of your money. Link will be in the description below. You'll get 7% off if you get it through that link, so win-win. Next up, signing up or registering to performance rights organizations. For the UK, it's mainly PRS and PPL. So PPL is free to join. I think there's like songwriters and stuff like that. So that's like, I think that's free to like register and have your account with them. PRS basically are gonna collect money for you if your stuff gets played like on radio or like at a live show or in a club, or yeah, they're gonna collect them chings for you and bring them to you and say, hey, depending on the membership that you want to get, it can cost anywhere between like 150, 450. Also, you might want to incorporate, make it an LLC, and boom, an actual label. And now we're getting into the goods of it, the good stuff. Creation. This is going to be your lifeblood. This is going to be the most important piece of your operation. You'll want to have control over this, or at least have access to this in some form. You want to have access to create your own music, to record demos and all that kind of stuff. You'll want to have that in your vicinity at least, you know, so that you don't have to like wait on somebody to let you into the studio. You don't have to like wait for a producer to show up or like search for a producer. You don't have to, you have everything right there, so you can just, oh, I feel like making a song, boom, 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 done, done. It is an investment, yeah, but the thing is, you know, this is gonna be your business. Scared money don't make no money, you know what I'm saying? You gotta put money in to get something out of it, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to do quality things, create quality music, create quality content, you're gonna have to put some money up. You're gonna have to put some money up, you know what I'm saying? So there's the 6 most important things that you're gonna need. You're gonna need pair of speakers. I'm currently using the Adam Audio T5Vs. Absolutely incredible speakers, and for the price, just forget about it. Yeah, they're really good. You're gonna want an interface. I've got the Focusrite 2i2 workhorse. I've had mine for like years and years and years and years, and no problems. The audio's crisp. Get decent quality recordings out of it. For like beginning, it's good. Then you're gonna need a microphone. I've got the X1 from SE. It came with a reflection filter. This thing here, another beautiful investment if you can. You might want to pick that up as a bundle. I got the two of them as a bundle. The reason for that is that it's gonna give you that extra inch of quality. You know, it's not gonna perform the same way as an actual properly treated room, but it's gonna at least lessen the effects of like being in a tiny box room with all the echoes and nasty poor quality recordings. Get away. It's gonna help. Yeah, you're gonna need a MIDI controller. I am using the Complete Control M32, one of probably the best pieces of equipment that I've like invested in so far throughout like my journey. So many features on there, it's real good. And then I've also got the Korg NanoPad 2 for my drums and whatnot. That's really fun. It's really small and the pads feel really nice. They can like trigger effects and stuff. It's cool. It's really cool. So yeah, you're gonna definitely want some headphones for when you're recording. I'm using the Sony WH-1000X M3s. They're not the greatest for mixing, but they're decent enough for me to record, and that's all you need. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta work with what you got. You know, taking me time to like build up all this stuff. I started off with these guys, you know what I'm saying? These little 25-pound 10 key, yeah, this basically. And then the final thing that you're gonna need is probably like some plugins and sample packs and stuff. Just to widen your palette, create different sounds. You can mix and master and all that kind of stuff with not just like the stock plugins, which they're good as well. You know, it's like a good place to start when you're trying to like figure out and master and stuff. But like once you start trying to step it up a bit, there's other things that do different things, and yeah, you're gonna need you some plugins and you're gonna need you some samples. I've got the Waves something bundle. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like just all of them basically. Just the whole lot. Yeah, costs quite a bit, but again, it's over time, you know. So yeah, that's the creating components that you're gonna need. And now it's on to the scary part, the sharing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing really scary about it, you know. It's just like we said in the last video, you know, some things gonna work, some things gonna ain't work, but it's all good either way, you know what I'm saying? Just keep growing and building whatever works, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, when it comes to sharing, you're gonna want to make sure that all your social accounts are business or artist accounts. That way you can see like analytics and you can do promotions and all that kind of stuff. The analytics are going to be really useful for looking at the activity that's going on in your accounts. Who's looking? What age are they? Where are they from? What time are they looking? All these things can help you to strengthen your releases and even strengthen like your content, because if you using all that data and making your plans according to that data, you're more likely to connect with more people or more similar people and keep growing it like that, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, just make sure that everything's like a business or artist account or somewhere where you can monitor the analytics basically. Last tip, just make sure that all the branding is consistent across all of your platforms, you know, like make sure that the name is the same and it's recognizable. Make sure like the colors that you use or like the logo that you use is the same across all of them for that recognizability. And also like when people search for you, it's more likely to boost you up the rankings if all of your different spaces online come up at once. If you search, it makes it easier for the people to find you and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, man, those are my top 10 things that any new artist should be thinking about when they're about to set off on their journey. Some important things, you know, if I've missed anything out, let the kid know, you know what I'm saying? If anybody else has got some things that they would have added, hit the comments. Let's talk about it, you know what I'm saying? Let's talk, because this is what this channel's about. We're about discussing these things, and we're about growing and learning together. So if I miss anything, or if you think there's anything that's important, let me know, you know what I'm saying? That's been the journey. Peace.